Hello, welcome or welcome back to my channel and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. So today is Monday, November 10th, and actually it's 12:06 a.m. so technically it's Tuesday, but we're all gonna pretend it's Monday. And I am reading A Court of Silver Flames. Like, I was supposed to finish this book last week. I didn't. I'm supposed to finish it this week. Will I? We'll see, because I am not vibing with it, because I am like 1/3 in and I don't care. Basically, I like it's very heavy on the romance, very light on the fantasy, and it's just not my thing. So yeah, that's that. But I do want to make as much progress as possible, as much progress as I can without losing my will to read, I guess. So yeah, I will try my best to get through this. And I'm also reading the Judas Strain, which is the fourth book in the Sigma Force series, which is like mystery, thriller, sci-fi, a mix of all that. And I'm like in the beginning of that, so I don't really have anything to say about it yet. And yeah, those are the two things that I'm currently reading, and one of them I'm not going to talk about because spoilers. The other one I'm not going to talk about because I don't have anything to say yet. But yeah, other than those two books, like, I don't know if I'm going to be reading anything else, because also like my crazy reading mood is kind of slowly going away a bit, I think, which is sad, but it is what it is. I don't want to force myself to read because I think that would be worse. And yeah, so that's that in terms of reading. If I do finish the Judas Strain, which I think I will, because I have the audiobook of that, so I can just like listen on my way to work and back, and I can get through it definitely faster than A Court of Silver Flames. So if I do finish that, I will obviously start something else, but I honestly have no idea what it will be. I have so many options and I'm kind of overwhelmed with options. So I truly don't know. And yeah, this week, actually tomorrow, we have like a get together at work. We're gonna all bring like some food and like socialize at 4. So I need to not forget the things that I have to take, because like I am terrible at remembering literally anything, and I have like the stuff that I need to take close to the door, but still I am terrible. Like, my memory is absolutely horrendous. So I hope I remember. And today we actually had like our lab meeting in a day, in the like a time that we usually don't have it, but it wasn't possible to have it when we usually have it, which is Wednesday morning. So we had it at like 4:30 today, and it took forever. I felt like I was never gonna get out of there, but eventually it did end, thankfully. And actually, like, expected to be way more tired than I am, because I like didn't sleep nearly as much as I wanted in the weekend, because I had to wake up early both on Saturday and Sunday. And then this night I definitely did not sleep as much as I should or wanted to. So I thought I would be like exhausted, especially because in a meeting where I'm just like listening to stuff, I usually get like sleepy and tired, but actually I was okay. Shocking. So I'm actually doing fine. I'm actually like wide awake right now. So I was gonna say that's good, but actually it's not, because like it's late. So I should, be getting sleepy at some point so I could sleep. That would be great. But I am actually, yeah, I'm wide awake. But yeah, that's it for stuff happening this week. I guess it's just like our get together at work tomorrow. And that's it. I don't have any plans for the weekend, I don't think. I'm just going to my parents' house, but I don't have like any specific things planned. And in terms of reading, I have like these two books, but other than that, I also don't have anything planned. So I'm just going with the flow, I guess. But yeah, that is all I think I had to tell you in this intro. I'm talking about, I don't even know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna go, and welcome to the vlog. it is Thursday, and I'm gonna try to update very quickly because I am very tired. I got home and I basically napped from like 9 to 11:30, and then I woke up at 11:30. It is now 1:05 a.m. So technically it's Friday, but we ignore that. And I woke up, showered, ate something, and I still feel incredibly sleepy. So I am gonna film this, and I'm probably gonna go back to sleep. But I wanted to, update before going back to my parents' house for the weekend like I did last week. So I am here to give some updates, and I haven't finished either of the books that I was reading. I was planning on finishing the Judas Train today. I was planning on making some progress in A Court of Silver Flames today, but like I said, I napped. I got home at 7, around 7, then I ate. I was watching YouTube but falling asleep, and I actually went to sleep. So that is all that I've done today. So I just listened to a bit of the audiobook in the morning, on my way to the lab, and that was that. But I can, I guess, start with A Court of Silver Flames. I am just over 2/3 in. I am at the start of part 3, and that is page 510. So I have made progress, but I haven't made as much progress as I wanted. And this is the fourth, I think this is the fourth book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, which is fantasy, romance, romantasy. I never know what the difference is. It has fantasy and it has romance. And the first 3 books were following one character. I mean, I think everyone has read these books except for me, so there's that. And this is about that character's sister, one of her sisters. And I not loving it. I'm just basically bored because this is mostly about the romance. The book before this one, so book 3, I actually really liked because there was a lot of action. There was a lot of the fantasy plots. There was a war going on basically. So it was very exciting. There were a lot of things happening. There weren't the romance. There was also a lot of romance, but there was also a lot that was not focusing on the romance. So I actually really liked the previous book. Basically, I like every book more than the previous one, so I was expecting to also like this one, but I'm definitely not loving it. It's okay. I don't hate it, but I definitely don't love it because it is mostly about the romance. What we are getting from a fantasy and action point of view, I am enjoying, and I am also enjoying to see Nesta and some new friends that she's making, but everything else that is basically about the romance, I just don't care. So yeah, I'm a little bored while reading this. Although the last maybe 150 pages that I read were probably the most exciting, and I'm assuming the last third is gonna be crazy because the ends of the books that I've read from this author are always crazy. So yeah, I expect that I will be more excited about what's to come. And yeah, like I said, I planned on making some great amount of progress today and hopefully finish it tomorrow, but now I don't think that will happen anymore because I have 250 pages left basically. And could I do that tomorrow? Absolutely. Will I? I seriously doubt it. So there's that. And then the Judas Train, which is also the 4th book in a series. It's the 4th book in the Sigma Force series, which basically the series is mystery, thriller, sci-fi, sometimes fantasy. And I am 82% into this one. I basically listened to one chapter this morning, but it was an extremely long chapter because I listened to the audiobook at 3 times speed and it was over 20 minutes. So technically it would be over an hour. So that for me is a very long chapter. In this book, there is a virus that is called the Judas strain. And it was a virus that appeared once a long time ago. And now it has appeared again. People are being infected by it again. And they are like the members of the Sigma Force, which is like the organization where most of the characters are from, is like investigating this virus and like how they could, find a cure. And they are basically seeing that there is like an historical figure like connected to the first time that this virus has appeared, and so they are learning about all that. And basically there's another organization that's like the enemy of Sigma Force that is called the Guild, which is like basically like the evil counterpart of Sigma Force, I guess. And they're also, trying to investigate this virus. And we are seeing some characters that we've met before in other books. And also like one of them, like their personal life is getting also like really affected and like is really connected to this book. I mean, two characters actually. And I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. We are like in, I think like 3 or 4 different locations with like characters doing different things, but all like related to this virus. Some like trying to investigate where the virus came from, others trying to investigate like how to get a cure, or others like treating some people that are infected with this virus. So like we're having a lot of things happening at the same time, and a lot of characters are here, and I'm definitely having fun. I'm definitely intrigued. I really like the sort of like historical connections, because this is like very sci-fi slash fantasy, this series, but there's always like a historical part. Like the mysteries are always connected to something like real that happened like in the world history, but obviously like with added fiction. So that is also very fun, and yeah, I'm enjoying it. I am getting close to the end, so things are starting to come together basically. And yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun, and I will, like I said, I wanted to finish it today, clearly didn't, so I plan on finishing it tomorrow. And so yeah, that is everything that I have read. And other than that, I think I said that on Tuesday we were gonna have like a get together, and we did, and it was very fun, and we had a lot of great food, so that was also fun. And then Wednesday was just a normal day, and today was also just a normal day, and tomorrow will also be hopefully just a normal day. I do have like a bunch of things to do in the morning, so that is super fun, especially because I am barely alive in the mornings, but like it just wouldn't work in the afternoon. Like one of the protocols I do really have to do it in the morning, the other like is going to the cells, which I could do in the afternoon if it wasn't like already booked, like the room basically like it was already fully booked in the afternoon. So I also have to do that in the morning. So I'm basically going to be doing 2 things at the same time, which I'm not entirely sure how that's going to work, because they're like in completely different places, but I'm sure I will figure that out. But yeah, I'm really tired, so I'm gonna go, and I will finish the Judas Train hopefully tomorrow, probably tomorrow. I will finish A Court of Silver Flames eventually, one day, and I will probably start something else, maybe. I'm not entirely sure, because I never read much like on the weekends when I go to my parents' house. So I actually don't know if I will be starting something else, but I will try. Like I want to start something else, but we will see. But yeah, for now, that is all that I had to update you on, and I will talk to you at some point during the weekend. Okay, so it is Saturday, and I just finished filming a bunch of things. Like I wrote a list of like the things I need to film, and actually like I needed to film 6 things, like 6 updates for different videos, but like I'm gonna film 4 now, including this one. This is one of the 6, and then 2 I will film either like later today or tomorrow. But I have updates, clearly, because I finished both of the books that I was reading actually yesterday. So I somehow managed to read 323 pages yesterday. So yay me. And so I finished A Court of Silver Flames. I had the whole last third to go, which was basically 250 pages, like almost that. So yeah, I definitely like focused and finished it, and definitely like I had the audiobook helping me. Definitely that was very important. And yeah, I finished it and I liked it. I just didn't love it. I definitely got like increasingly more into the fantasy slash action plot. I got like way more invested in that as the book went along, but I just didn't really care about the romance at all. And there was a lot of romance in this book. And so, yeah, I really like the fantasy and action plot. I really like the friendships that were formed and sort of like started being fixed in this book. I just didn't care about romance. And the last third, like, it was definitely more intense. There were more things happening, but I feel like it wasn't as crazy as I was expecting it to be. But like, I don't think that was a bad thing, because usually these books are like slow, 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 and then crazy. And this one, I feel like the action was more spread out throughout the book, so I actually like that. And yeah, I liked it. I didn't love it, and I am giving it 3.5 stars. I mean, still a positive rating, obviously, just, didn't absolutely love it, but I still had a good time overall. And yeah, that's that. And then I also finished the Judas Train. I did like listen to the audiobook on my way to work, and then I finished listening to it on the train, like coming back to my hometown. And I really liked that one. I had a lot of fun. I like to see like how everything came together in the end, how like all of the characters ended up, because there was definitely like some interesting things happening with that. And yeah, I had fun. I don't know what else I can say about it without spoiling, like other than what I had already said. So I'm just gonna say that I had fun. I like how everything came together, like the three different sort of plot lines that were happening at the same time. And yeah, I'm giving it 4 stars, I think. I finished both of the books yesterday, and I am currently reading nothing because I haven't yet really done anything today. Like, I just woke up, ate, and I am now filming all of these updates that I had to film. And like, the weather is really terrible because we're in the middle of a storm. I feel like I say this almost every week. We're having a storm, and actually right now it's not raining, but it has been raining basically the whole time. And there's no sun, there's no lights. It's just very sad and depressing. Like, I wanted to go on a run, but I feel like I will just get soaked, and I'm not sure I want that. So I probably won't, unless like I see that the sky is clearing, which I really don't think it is. So I don't think I will. But yeah, but in terms of reading, I also don't know, because like I have so many options and don't really know what to go with. Like, there is a book for a video that I could start, there's a book for another video that I could start, and there's a book for yet another video that I could start, and there's also a book just like for myself, no videos, just for fun, that I could start. So I have 4 options and no idea which one to go with. I suck at making decisions. I hate making decisions. Maybe I will ask my bestie to choose for me again, because I don't know. I truly do not know. 3 of them I have like on my e-reader. 1 of them I have physically, but I mean, to be honest, I have it physically, but I don't have it here. Like, I have it at my house, not here. So like, I could start like reading that on my e-reader as well, I guess. Although, do I want to do that? I don't think so. So I guess it will be one of the other 3. But still, that is a lot of options. Yesterday, I managed to do like both of my protocols in the morning, so that was great. I finished like exactly at lunchtime, so that was perfect. It worked out super well. And then I just, came home, and we actually went to a new sushi place, and I was so full. And also, it was like raining a lot because the storm has started on like Wednesday, I think. Either Wednesday or Thursday. I think Wednesday. I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, it's been like terrible weather for a few days now. But yeah, I think that is all that I had to update you on. Like, not much has happened since I last talked to you. So I will figure out what to read, and I will probably update you on Monday to wrap up the vlog, because I don't think I will have that much to say tomorrow. Like, even if I do decide on the book, even if I do start reading it today, I don't think I will have, that much to update. So I will talk to you on Monday. Okay, so it is Monday and I'm here to wrap up the vlog, and I just like started a book and I got to 24%, I think, and that was Deadly Occupants, which is a horror book. And basically we are following four friends who go into a haunted house like in the beginning of the book. And like I thought the book, and granted I did not read the synopsis, so this is surely my fault, but since there is like a haunted house in the cover, I thought the whole book was going to take place in the haunted house, but that is definitely not the case. Like, it's just the first chapter or two that they are in the haunted house, and then they just go back to their lives, go back home, because they are roommates, and there's no haunted house, at least there hasn't been again. And basically they start like experiencing weird things after their visit to the haunted house, like even in their home, and like in their home, in their lives, weird things, creepy things are happening. And yeah, that's what's happening. And honestly, I'm not really liking it. Like, I don't particularly like the characters, like I'm not connecting to any of them. I am not interested in their personal lives, especially like one of them, I guess we're following like the start of a romance of the main character, because there's one that we're following like in first person, and then there are her three friends, and like I don't care about anything that's happening, and like the creepy things that are happening are not creepy enough for me to really be interested. So like, not going that well. I'm not liking it, but I'm also like only 1/4 in, so there's still obviously room for it to change and for me to like it in the future. But for now, it's not going so well. But that is all that I have read since I last talked to you, and I did not end up going on a run because it was raining basically the whole weekend, and like it would sometimes stop raining, but like for me to do the run that I wanted, it would take me like pretty much an hour, and there was no point in the day where it stopped raining for a full hour, so I did not want to risk it. And like, I'm glad I didn't, because it really did not stop raining for that long. So yeah, I did not go on my run. And then, I mean, neither Saturday or Sunday, but also Sunday, like I already had like a bunch of things to do anyway. And also on Sunday there was like the football game that I wanted to watch from like Portugal, and we won 9-1, which was crazy. So I watched that, and then like went grocery shopping, was just doing a bunch of chores around the house, and then I obviously came back here, and that is basically all that happened. And honestly, like that was the only time I left my house, was on Sunday to like go grocery shopping and then to come to this house. So it was a mostly at home weekend, which I love. I love that for me. But to wrap up what I read, so I finished A Court of Silver Flames, I finished the Judas Strain, and I started Deadly Occupants, and that was 1048 pages, which I am very happy with. Like, I didn't think I was going to be able to read that much actually, but since I basically like finished the last third of A Court of Silver Flames in one day, I guess that definitely helped with my number of pages read. And yeah, I'm very happy with the amount of pages that I read. And yeah, that is it. That is everything for this weekly reading vlog. So thank you so much for watching. I really hope that you have enjoyed it, and if you did, give it a like and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye!